Good afternoon, everybody. I'm back for an art stream. This is Artifact Gaming and Art, and we do a little bit of both. Earlier today, we did some rebirths and our normal coffee shop stuff. That's all fine and good, but it's time to get down to a few things. We're going to be sketching on the Godzilla piece that we did, or are doing, in honor of Operation Monarch. That's almost over, but I really want to finish this out. I think I've got some ideas about some perspective stuff that I want to do with this, and some ways to make this just a little more dimensional. So we're going to be drawing a little bit behind it. And then also I wanted to get a Monarch logo up in there, and then maybe a helicopter as well, like near the guy's mouth about to get blasted or something like that. And we're going to use the mouth as a light source too, so we're going to have to like light the teeth, light everything inside there. There's a few things. It's probably not going to get finished today. We're just having some fun, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for sure. We're just going to do that for about half an hour, and actually I'm going to try and be disciplined about that, which means I need to set myself a timer. So hold on one second. I'm going to set myself a timer here. Hey Siri, set a timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes, starting now.
And that timer goes off, we'll be moving on. Let me see here. I want to connect to Simon. Here we go. Let's see. Artifact title, fades. Let me see if this works. Title, art screen. Yo, it works. Okay, good. And I added a trumpet sound because I'm a dork. All right, guys. So also I had a quick question for you today. I don't know if you prefer it this way where you just see just the artwork, or if you prefer it with me kind of in the frame right here like as it is. So let me know in the chat if you do one way or the other. Guys, thanks again for joining me here. This is Artifact Gaming Art. We're gonna get right into sketching. This is the piece that we were working on. It's my Godzilla piece. It was inspired by, of course, the game we were playing on Call of Duty. And we're just having a good time drawing out and doing some other stuff. So I'm gonna get my brushes set here. This is kind of my warm-up for the other stuff that I'm doing. I am contracted with Paintball Wizard to do a new paintball gun. So that's kind of exciting, kind of fun, and I'm gonna be doing that soon. They've been gracious enough to let me making sure I'm the right layer here, sorry. What was 50? Right now I just wanted to kind of get some texturing details here. Oops. The thing with those is that you don't want to be super consistent if it's like a craggly surface, so that's what I'm working on right here. It's just kind of like intermittent marking to kind of get a little bit of that feeling. Yo, Tim, thanks for dropping into the stream with the love. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're the man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you are indeed. Let's see here, my boy Tim dropping in some love on the stream. It is. All right, sorry, I'm just getting used to this. I have my setup on two different computers, so I had to kind of move things around, and I decided not to move the green screen. I'm just going to leave it there where it is, and just kind of just do like my back window as the backdrop for my art stream. That way, I think that's fine. I think it's appropriate for an art studio type video, you know what I mean? These videos, you know, I know people just kind of drop in and they're like, well, it's not too entertaining, whatever, and that's fine. I'm not about that. It's about just hanging out, getting the art out there. If you do like dropping in and saying hi, that's awesome too, man. Tim keeps me company sometimes. I appreciate him very much. Shane O'Mac, he drops in every once in a while too. So we've had a pretty great set of people, for sure, in this community already, and I'm looking to expand that too. Yesterday we did a great charity stream for St. Jude Cancer Hospital, and actually I think that description may still be, I don't know if it's in my update in my title or not. Let me see here. Yeah, it is. Okay, so if you guys have heard about that, I'm doing some charity work for St. Jude, and love it if you want to consider donating to them. I don't think I've got stars enabled still on my stream either. I think I screwed that up. Maybe I can change that now because this is my personal stream. This is not the St. Jude's charity stream or anything along those lines. So hold on 1 second here. I'll do it later. You know what? Screw it. It doesn't matter. I'm just here to do artwork and hang out with you guys. So thanks so much, everybody, for dropping in. I appreciate you very much. We ain't need none of that other stuff, I don't think. Let's see, Facebook. But it's right there. Oh, it pops up. Okay, cool. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Pages. We'll do it anyway. We'll see if we can turn it back on anyway, just because it should be that way until I do the charity streaming. But the link for the charity stream is in the description on Facebook. And then on my Twitch, it should still be in the chat, but if it's not, let me know and I'll drop it in there if you want it. So it should be fine. Let's see, live producer. No, back. Give me to monetization. It is. It is. One sec, guys. Settings. Turn them on. Okay, let me know if you see the option for stars in the chat. I just turned it on, so they may only happen next stream, and that's fine. I'm not really too worried about it, guys. But it'd be nice to know one way or the other. So if the option is there, that's all I'm really concerned about. All right, let's get back to it. We got a lot of work to do here, so I just wanted to kind of highlight there. I don't know why I started here. I do what feels, appropriate or right to me, I guess, the way I look at it. But that's kind of noodling and getting stuck in the details. It does make a huge difference, as you can see as I zoom out there. It does make a huge difference, and I want to get back into that. But there were some other things I wanted to do. So I'm going to start a layer underneath here. I got to remember to get those big strokes in first before I start doing anything else. So we're going to get the paintbrush pretty big here, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing behind this color, I think, to start. What I wanted to do was kind of continue this down here. These body really should be massive enough to almost be a triangle down here. So I'm just gonna kind of extend this out right there. And we'll worry about blending this together, but this is just on a layer behind, really. And what I really am concerned with is getting more spikies in the picture too, because like those spikes continue on for quite some time. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to at least get one more in there. I can start lighting it and all that. I get the sense that it continues down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I've done is just really quick brush stroke work. What? What just happened to my Photoshop? It just threw an error. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I want to see what's up. An unrecoverable disk error, huh? See if I still have the same problem here. Lightly get that in real quick. Send report. Okay. Here. Sorry, there's like a problem. Fix common crash users. We're just gonna. We've never had that problem before, so I'm just gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna chalk that up to just a weird issue. If it keeps happening, then I'll really worry about it. Anyway, restart this layer down here. Over here. I'm just gonna do it again. Okay, so yeah, that was just a random fluky thing. That's fine. Oops. Don't want to do that. Like I said, I'm on a timer here too, so I'm not really gonna be sweating too many of the details yet. Like I did some of that arm crackulature, and I guess that's also part of the I'm really focusing on here too. Let's see, start another layer. Cool. I think part of the issue too might have been that I had Photoshop open for a while, and I think I forgot to close it. So we got that continuing on, and obviously we're working the spike vein, stuff like that. When the time comes, I'm going to leave this on a separate layer. I'm going to save this real quick. I'm going to run into that same problem that we just did, and try and blend this out a little bit. I had a reference picture, but I don't know if I still do. Off. Just so we got something to look at. The colors are different, but that's okay. I'm just having fun with it. Trying to get some turn of form in here. Guys, thanks again for joining me. Just hanging out, just doing some stuff here. This is just the warm up for the stream. I'm gonna be moving on to some paintball artwork, which is long overdue for my boy Matt Finn. Thank you so much for contracting with me, buddy. Get this going. Get this going for you, sir. Matt Finn was kind enough of Paintball Wizard. He was kind enough to drop in a $50 donation yesterday to my charity stream that we did for cancer. So I was like super, super, super stoked and like blown away. Just kindness and generosity that man showed. The support was just absolutely appreciated. You can see him kind of scrambling in some contour lines to kind of guide. I can see the legs developing. Still want to get that armor plate in there, so I'm going to reiterate those lines. And I'm going to kind of come here, and I want to get like, yeah, definition there, like a more for that. Paranoid right now, so I'm resaving again. Need to fill that in too. Woo. A lot of streaming lately today. That's that leg right there. At least we get the lines in. Got like a general idea. I started a new layer. I need to get this done. I'm gonna use this darker color actually. Go bigger with it. I feel that matches a little bit better as far as the view goes. Now I'm just gonna kind of try and separate good. Maybe we'll scramble some more lines in there too, but then not right now. Not right now. No. I want to stay focused up on actually getting where I wanted to go on this. So I'm going to try and do that. I almost feel like his legs too forward here. Bulbous. Alright, so we got that done. Let's see. What else do I want to go? Okay, so I want to scramble in those lines like I said. We'll do that. These, go back in, get these highlights going. Like I said before, the key is kind of have an erratic sort of touch. You don't want to just straight line or anything like that. You want to kind of like just not dab it in there, but sort of like that. You're drawing across these things. You're skipping the pressure. I want to focus on the neck, I think. We have these loose, like, painted lines right here. Sharpen that up a little bit. We're not going exactly off the image above, we're just using it as a kind of a general sort of guideline for what we're doing. Obviously, right? Like, that's pretty clear. Ah! Hitting the microphone. Sorry, guys. I move my head around a lot when I play or when I do art. All right, guys. Sorry, I had to check a message there. Yo, who's hitting my like buttons? Who's playing with me? Who's diddling my fiddle? Yo, Helen Keller, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, today's art stream. Right now, we're just doing that. We're not really gonna be gaming for the rest of the day. This is my half hour on. I've got about 8 minutes, half hour on this, and then I'm gonna move over to doing some more dragon sketches for one of my clients. We're gonna get rid of this. Bro, Cody, thank you, sir, thank you. A gentleman and a scholar, I say. So we'll get rid of this glow right here. Appreciate you, sir. Guys, once again, my name is Sean. This is Artifact Gaming and Art. This is the art portion of what we do. I need to be doing more art streams in general. It's kind of the main focus of my life. So, you know, I took a break from my regular work in order to do this. So, like, I stopped doing work in the charitable gaming industry in order to be able to do this. And yeah, Grandmaster Potato. Hey, sorry if I go into our go in and out our mobile slugs. What you drawing though? Can you type and can you draw a request? Hey buddy, right now I can't. Maybe later I can. I do appreciate it. What you drawing though? I am drawing the Godzilla character from Call of Duty's Monarch, Operation Monarch program, like their latest season update from that video game. So we're doing Godzilla here. Sorry, I just got this chat back in Picarto. For some reason my chat isn't updating in my restream, so I had to actually go into Picarto to do that one. I'm gonna go over my restream dashboard and update my chat here. Oh, there it is. No, I didn't get one from Grandmaster Potato. My chat's not. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I'll bet you that's what's up. I wonder if my subscription is up, guys. Hold on here. Hold on here. Is it loading properly? What's going on here? Yo, but anyway, Grandmaster Potato. Sorry to throw that out there. Yeah. So I am drawing. What you doing? Can you type and can you draw? Yes, I can type. Hi there. I am always down to put requests in a stack of suggestions to draw, but I do have paid work I am doing today. There we go. Oh, I don't know why, but all of a sudden my screensaver decided it was the time to kick in too. I must have moved over a hot corner or something. Anyways, so this is the Godzilla character from Modern Warfare. I was just doing this character as like an homage to, we do video art and gaming on my channel. So don't worry about it, Grandmaster Potato. I do appreciate the interest. And by all means, hang around if you like. I do appreciate you coming into the chat. If you want to hit a like button or follow button or whatever they do on Picarto, that would be great. I like the idea of Picarto. I just don't know it too well. You know what I'm saying? So by all means, let me know. Appreciate it though, buddy. I do appreciate it. Oh. It's weird. It's like my restream. Maybe my subscription's up on my restream, and I need to. I'll bet you my restream subscription's up. I wonder if my Twitch is still streaming. There are some deals that I need to go through, but I can't up that right now. So anyway, guys, I do want to thank you very much for watching the stream, hanging out with me, all that fun stuff. Again, we're just kind of noodling around on this guy for a couple more minutes here. I want to get a little bit more of the texturization and line work that I had up here. I had like a line drawing that I was basing this off of, and then I went into full paint mode. So I got to get some of the sharpness back because I was using a soft brush to kind of underpaint, so to speak. And now we're going full paint. So it takes me a second to reply. Don't blame me, guys. Or don't be mad at me, I guess is a better way of putting it, because I don't know if my chat's working the way it should. Well, right now I'm only getting Facebook alerts on this chat, so I need to throw it in there. Yo, Helen Keller, thanks for the hype on the other Twitch stream too. Appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Because we're saying about 14 followers on Twitch. I'd really appreciate if we could get a couple more in. Yo, what's going on? ALU. How are you doing, buddy? Appreciate you guys dropping in. Sorry, I'm new to Picarto, so this is all completely like strange to me. Still learning the processes here. Guys, we're restreaming across Twitch, Facebook, and Picarto, as well as I do believe we're doing YouTube today. If you guys want to, you can track me down on any of those platforms as well if that works better for you. I don't know what you like to do most, so all good though. One way or the other, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you dropped in. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. As you can see, there's plenty of work to do on this. I've got about 5 more minutes before I switch over to like doing some sketching for a dragon gun I'm doing for one of my clients. Oh, there's the timer right there, actually. That means that I'm going to be jumping over to it sooner rather than later. I'm going to finish up just a little bit here. It's hard to pull yourself away from a drawing, right? Like, it's hard to move on or be disciplined about, like, managing your time. And so I'm trying to give this nostril a little bit of dimensionality, because I think it would flare out there. And I think that works. I think that works. What do you guys think? All right, well, a little more progress, nothing crazy. Well, what did we do today? We added legs that weren't there before. We have the tail, the beginnings of the tail spikes that are going down back there. We worked on the mouth. We did some highlighting there. We worked on detail lines for scrumbling up here. We also started to sharpen up detail on the head. All in all, some decent progress for a little half-hour sketching. And we also softened some of the sketch lines that we used on the face and in general. So really, we're just trying to sharpen things up, kind of bring them in. Like we took the, I usually always start with like a sketch of some sort, like a line work sketch, and then go from there. But we took all those lines off, and then it was all just the painter lines underneath it, which, you know, I mean, then you have to go in detail and light properly and all that other fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to really like the parts that I'm excited about. Let me see here. I want to render these teeth out a lot better. So like, you know, it can be normal daylight out here, so they've got to catch light from the outside, and then on the inside they're catching that rim lighting. These top teeth need rim lighting as well, and then on top of that we're going to be like the funny things, the textural things are the things that really make me excited. Like this part right here where the lip kind of like lighting would spill into the cracks and crags as it goes over, you know what I mean? And then the other, like the wrinkles and stuff, the dark wrinkles, like that's what I get excited about too. It's like I'm a dork like that. I get texturally kind of like, ooh, that's neat, you know what I mean? So anyway, thank you very much for the hey, Grandmaster Potato. I do appreciate you both, guys. If you want to hit that like button or the heart button or whatever that is, I don't know how this works in Picardo, but I do appreciate you. On Facebook, guys, Cody Bice, Helen Killer Gaming, you guys are awesome too. We are not ending the stream. We're just gonna move on to the next project. Now, the next project, I'm gonna have to blind my screen for just a second, and the only reason for that is that it has the template I'm using has artwork in it that I can't show yet. So I'm gonna just put it on my full like camera screen. Should be this one right here. We're just gonna put it on this full camera screen right here, and then we're gonna, oh, let's see here. We got a couple different things going on. My artifact motion banner is not above my camera. It needs to be. Okay, cool. Okay. There we go. Anyway, so we're done with this piece. We're going to open up another piece. I got to empty the artwork out of it and then save it somewhere else. So give me a second here on that. This one right here. One second. Gonna dump out some stuff. Guys, we're going to be working on a piece for paintballwizard.com. If you haven't gone there yet for any of your paintball needs, go check them out. These guys are awesome. I used to play like amateur paintball, nothing too serious, a long time back, and I love it, and I wish I could play more of it. I just haven't had the time, or haven't made the time, I suppose is a better way of putting this, given the fact that, here we go, Project 1, just gonna put PB Wiz Fire and Ice 2. Okay, so we saved it in a new location. Now I can empty the artwork out from these layers. So boom. Crash 2. All gone. Nice. Okay. I've got that done. I can show my screen again. Hooray! There we go. Okay, so we got what looks to be a blank canvas. What is actually going on here, though, is we are using a template given to us by somebody. I'm not going to go too far into that. This is going to be like a main artwork thing. So around those outlines, there will be artwork that goes on there. Now, I'm not allowed to leave those outlines there. I'm not allowed to do any of that type of stuff. So what I end up doing is I'm going to do like a rectangular. I'm going to take a measure of that outline on this one, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and take the lower corner to the top corner right here, and then to this back end. I want to be as close to precise as I possibly can, because this gives me kind of like a general scene area that I can start with. And I'm going to go ahead and take this selection, our new layer, and that body crop line off. It won't let me turn it off for some reason. Oh, I know why. Okay, now I can turn it off. Okay, so now I've got that rectangle. And we're going to go ahead and just fill it with whatever color, it doesn't matter. New layer. That did not work. Oh, because it's... Here we go. Alright. Copy, and new. Res, we're going to turn the res up to 300. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, let's go. Now we've got a place where we can start a new sketch. And right now we're just going to go ahead and go over, get our mechanical pencil out. So I gotta check. Here. Chat overlay. Launch. There we go. Okay. Need to get that mechanical pencil out, so we're gonna go pixel stains, brushes. These brushes are probably some of my favorites to do any type of like pencil sketching or anything like that. I usually use the mechanical pencil. Number 2 pencil is great too. But as you can see, it's got kind of a textural quality to it. I want to make sure the image quality is at 300. Image size 300. Okay, cancel. So, the concepts for these are going to be to have, and I know that the there's like roughly this. So all this area over here, right here, pretty much not going to be very important. This area through here is important. The reason it's important is because that's how the template kind of goes. So in this, I have to do two things. I have draw a dragon head, different from the ones that I've ever drawn before, because I did a dragon gun for them before. So I may be doing a little bit more research as the time goes on. But right now I'm just keeping it very loose, and I don't really care because I'm just pre-sketching it. I'm just start another layer if I need to. You already get a sense of like, I don't care about the lines right now. Like this is all just scrumble, just sketch lines, just what it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm working out ideas. I'm playing. It's jazz at this point. Okay, my name is Sean Jones. This is Artifact Gaming and Art. We do both of those things. Do a lot of COD gaming, first-person shooter games. And the stuff back here doesn't matter, but I might need to flesh it out because this is going to go on 2 different gun templates. This is just the first one that we agreed to do, and the second one we're going to be doing on a completely different format. Yeah, our license for restream will be expiring soon, though, so I do have to watch that. I think I will continue streaming across both if I can afford to. Right now, it's a little bit of a challenge because night job has kind of slowed down a little bit. Ooh. This is a side profile one, which is fine. I'm gonna kind of stay within that rough template area, so I'm gonna draw new lines on a new layer. I have kind of a couple different ideas that I want to really work on here. Yo, who's hitting my like buttons here, guys? Where's my Streamlabs? Boop, boop, boop. Chad Olson, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. No, it doesn't look like much, but we're working out just some rough sketches for a client of mine. Appreciate the love and support, sir. I don't like where that one's going, so we're gonna kind of back it up a little bit. Sorry for the grim music. I love to listen to soundtracks while I'm doing art. Kind of gets me in the right place. I don't know if that makes sense. Anybody? Again, I wouldn't expect this to turn into like some masterwork today. This is just light sketch work that we're doing for the artwork that will be coming. So I appreciate everybody who is watching or on the stream. It won't be, like I said, it won't be a masterpiece today. We're just doing some light sketches. I want to keep your expectations realistic for the stream. But if you saw the Godzilla I was working on, I can probably take this and make it into something a little bit different. What, was there something you wanted to see, Grandmaster Potato? If you're still in the chat there. Probably about half an hour here, too. I'm going to have to go for the night job. But this was just kind of a place to start on some rough sketches for my client, Paintball Wizard. Again, such a cool guy. Like, my guy didn't have to support the charity I did yesterday or anything along those lines, and he totally came in and dropped a 50 on the whole thing. That's love, man. That's big love. I appreciate that. Probably there. Sorry guys, gotta check my messages real quick. So we're indicating some horns here and like, you know, the protuberances or, you know, some things that are, I don't know, I like the idea of like a crest or something, maybe something back here that's kind of like, I don't know, it might look too hairy though. I want to be careful about that. Maybe texting me. I'll just work. Got stuff in my back pocket. It's like hurting my butt. All right, back to it. Right, so one of the ideas that my client was toying around with was a modern city. Dealing with dragons. So like what we did with the last gun. In fact, I wonder if I still have the file. I wonder if I could show you guys. I'll bet you I can. Bet you I can. Sorry, I'm not super talkative today. Sorry, when I'm drawing, it's a little bit different than when I'm playing video games or whatever. Let's see if I've got Paintball Wizard up here. I do. Oh shit. Let's see. Do I have the final JPEG that's approved by the customer? Oh yeah. Alright, you guys want to see it? You want to see what the original looked like when I did it for the first time? It looked exactly like this. This is on a different gun body, obviously, and it was designed in I think it was like Photoshop CS6, but anyway, it kind of has a little bit of a different area too than the other one does. So that's going to be the main challenge. Once I've got these sketches kind of like just idealized out, really what I'm getting a sense for is the character of the dragon right now that I'm making. This one has a completely different feel than the other one does. He's got like the classic webbing that goes on right there, and he's got the horns and all that other stuff. And then we have like one in the background right there, and then we got this full scene here. That worked really well on the Geo platform. This one is going to be a bit more of a challenge, only because there's a long piece of the gun that is just a tail. So right now, what I'm trying to do is one of my biggest gripes right now is that you usually end up drawing something in profile, kind of like you see on those cars for Fast and the Furious. There's always something in profile. There's always something. It's never ever like in 3/4 perspective or whatever. And what I mean by that is like, is he partially facing you, you know, that type of stuff. off that template for a second and get rid of some of this line work here. So, I'm not going to be doing the full city in the background, but I do want to remind myself that he wanted a modern day city as the backdrop for this one. And guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. My name is Sean. This is Artifact Gaming and Art, and we are just kind of noodling around here on a sketch. Just working out ideas, really. Like all of a sudden I got this idea for... maybe it's got 6 wings. Maybe the head's wrong for this. We need a thinner head. Let's get another head going. Let's go a long snoot. Let's go like... maybe I will do an in-profile one just so I get a good idea what I'm trying to go for. Stretch for a second, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Ooh, Jesus. Excuse me. You know, it'd be good to look at that again. Just to make sure I'm not copying myself on the old designs. I want to see his snout real quick. So I'm thinking about doing a long... long-snooted, thin kind of drake, too, would be kind of cool. Like that right now, this is all just spitballing, all just playing around. Like, nothing here is set in stone. Nothing... at this point is critical or so important that it can't change. almost like these kind of come off and almost originating over here, like whatever these little tendrils are, whiskers, whatever. Like maybe this Drake design has them there because it's used to flying through canyons or something like that, where tight quarters are really important. So in order for it to know if its whole body can fit through things, just like a cat's whiskers would, it uses that the feedback it gets on them from the tactile vibration or whatever to like sense that, you know, and to like if it brushes against something, it knows that it might be able to a tight fit into something. So like I almost like that for this character's this form of the dragon right here. And we're doing sketches for a paintball gun for paintballwizard.com. These guys have a couple of different things. We're bringing back a classic for them, and we've got 2 jobs for them that we're going to be doing. Well, technically 3, but one's just a reinterpretation of the same thing. So it should. The other is going to be an evolution of the same idea. Matt, if you're in the chat right now, say hi. Not no worries, buddy. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everything's going well. Yo, Sean Phillips. Is that a custom brush you're using? How you doing, buddy? Let me see. You're on Facebook and you're asking if I'm using a custom brush. Yes, I am using a custom brush. I am using a brush from Pixel Stains, which you can find on DeviantArt. You can find them on there. You can look up Pixel Stains too. It's all one word. I don't know if you can see. It's Pixel Stains, all one word. And they've got these pencil brushes that I really, really like. I use them with a 50% flow, and then I leave everything else pretty much standard. Transfers locked on, shape dynamics or pressure, noise. They have noise added to it and a few other different settings. So if you're in Photoshop and you're using Pixel Stain stuff, the only thing I change is I change the flow to 50% because my stuff is turned all the way to black. So if I layer it, what's really cool about these pencils is that you can layer them and you can get different shading effects because, like, especially with the number 2 pencil instead of the mechanical pencil, this is the 2B or the 4B, right? So you can go light gray, but if you repeat over that mark, you can see the original mark underneath the follow-up marks, and that is super, super cool, dude. Do you, Sean, let me see here. Sorry, we're friends on Facebook. I'm assuming for good reason. Oh, Sean, wait, I know you, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Sorry, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing all right. But yeah, that's Pixel Stains. I find them on DeviantArt. I use a lot of custom brushes. Right now I'm using these and ones from classes that I'll be taking in the near future for Evident Design. Evident Design has some really great ones too. So I find myself oftentimes using those. It looks like my music ended, so I'm going to switch it over to a different playlist here. One that I know is safe for playing. Boop. This is my gaming tracks, but that's okay. That's okay. I want to thank Ailu and Grandmaster Potato on Picardo for dropping in. Sean Phillips, thanks so much for the love. And if you'd hit the like button on the way out or whatever, that'd be great too. Helen Killer, of course, you're always killing it. We've got about 6 minutes until we got to end the stream because I've got to go into work. Much love to you all, guys. Much love. If you don't mind hitting that like button or hitting the follow button on whatever platform you're on, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Again, these are just light pre-sketches for a client of mine. Nothing crazy. My boy Sean Phillips can draw. He can draw. I like to pretend to draw. This boy, he draws. Sorry, Sean. I know a few Seans, so it takes me a second to like go through the lists of all the Seans that I know. Yo, thanks for the like on the stream, bud. Appreciate you. Kind of tablet I'm using? Well, I was using, I don't even remember, but now I'm using a Huion Canvas 22-inch. Not the Pro, because the Pro has like buttons on the side, but I don't need that because I use a keyboard for all my hotkeys anyway, so I didn't really see a lot of people like to have those buttons up on the side of my on my tablet, but I don't need them. So I just use, like I said, my hands are so used to spidering across a keyboard to any function that I want in Photoshop or in Illustrator or anything else that I'm using at the time that I don't really worry about. Worry about it, brother. What are you on? You use an iPad or anything? I also do have a Wacom Cintiq Companion. Thinking about selling that one though. Yeah, it's been a minute since we talked, bud. Yeah. I don't blame you. Cintiqs are good. That's that money, though. You're gonna pay that premium price for that premium piece of equipment, and I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's not. Canvas does what I want it to, and it was inexpensive. I think this cost me a grand total like $500 or something like that. And I got it as a replacement. I got it on insurance, so it was for insurance purposes, and I was able to replace this pretty much straight out without really spending extra money or anything like that. I had bought a warranty, and the other one that had crapped out on me was not hitting. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking like this multi-winged kind of craziness that we got over here. I don't know if my guy is gonna like it. He kind of fall. Last time we went like with a classic kind of European dragon look. I'll click over to that real quick here. This is, mind you, like 4 or 5 years old now, but this is the dragon gun that we did before, and now we're revisiting it, but hopefully with a better attenuation towards color too, because like the colors, while they didn't turn out bad, I was a little less versed in how they do color in this company that we're working with. So hopefully we get something there. All right, so we got a couple ideas here. I'm gonna do one more quick sketch here. What size is what the canvas that I'm on? I took it off of a template that I'm using. So like this right here is gonna be, it's really not big at all. It's 4 inches long by a height of 1.057 inches at 300 DPI. And the reason for that is that's roughly the body length of the paintball gun. So the gun bodies are literally like this long and like this tall. And over time, of course, they've only gotten smaller and shorter and smaller and smaller and smaller. So it makes things really difficult. But I can't wait to show you the next gun that I did. It's pretty amazing, brother. It is. I'm really excited. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be doing these guns. I'm really excited to get into a place where I can get some of this client work done for them and then move on to these lessons that I'm supposed to be taking, because these lessons that I've been that I bought and never got a chance to like start, they're fire. Like these guys are, I'm taking classes from Evident Design, and those guys are baller. Like I love it. We have a couple different ideas here, and sorry, I'm just like throwing them onto separate layers. Sean, thanks for hanging out with me, bud. Appreciate you. No. Oh god, no. I ruined everything. Let's see. Let's get that back. Picarto. So Picarto is one of the platforms we're streaming on. We're streaming on four platforms right now. We're streaming on Facebook, Twitch. We're also streaming on Picarto, and we're also streaming on YouTube today. Kind of great. Yo, Grandmaster Potato, is that you? Sorry, let me check it out. Oh, no. Somebody else said something on another thing. All right, cool. Sorry, I'm still managing all these different things. So I was kind of working on this skinnier concept as a possibility as well. That was our first one. I like it. He's beefy. This guy's looking a little bit different. I want to go for another sketch here. Let's throw another layer up. The problem is when you have a dragon breathing fire, their face has to be at a certain angle, you know what I'm saying? So like, you only have so much to work with. see here. Get back to my dashboard. There we go. Dude, yeah. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. I think you got my phone number. It hasn't changed since the last time we talked. But yeah, you have a great day at work, bud. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. Been a minute since I've been doing an art stream. I've been doing mostly gaming streams right now. Partially, though, part of that really comes down to the fact that the other gun that I've been working on is under contract, so I can't, like, he wants me to be able to reveal it, and I think we may be revealing that on my page. I'm not entirely sure if he's still doing that or not. Timelines and all kinds of other stuff kind of figure into this, but he wanted to drop it on my page as kind of like a help out, because I'm very quiet in the paintball industry. I just kind of quietly pick up jobs and then go about it. So I find that this is kind of like just a side gig, really. TFT paintball could have been something bigger, I feel like, but like the challenges therein are really having the capital to like start your own brick and mortar store, because like what I wanted TFT to be, what I wanted my thing to be when I did TFT, which is, you know, the paintball company, the label under which I make all these guns and stuff, is that I wanted TFT to make custom art for paintball guns that TFT could then sell. And the manufacturer for these guns requires, and this is a prerogative, they're right, you know, I don't have a problem with it, requires that you have a brick and mortar store in order to sell guns, and that's to avoid people from like scamming, or to do it like for them to not have to worry about like different types of hustles that kind of get involved when you don't have a brick and mortar store and you can kind of like undersell other competitors. A way of kind of helping to regulate the industry in a way that makes it possible for people to do that, or makes it possible for, you know, mom and pop stores to continue to compete with everything in the digital age. And I get it. I do. I just don't have the investment capital to like start a store. And especially when I'm really only interested in just making my guns, it's not even for anybody else. It would just be like, you know, TFT brand, like my imagination only, those types of things. We would release a few lines a year, maybe some apparel too. That was originally kind of my idea. Oops. Trying to turn his mouth a little bit, like turn perspective, and I might just not have the right perspective. I got somebody give me a call, so guys, I'm gonna have to mute up for a second. Excuse me. All right, boys, I'm back. Sorry. Job interview, so that's nice. I don't know, should I add extra spines to him? I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with him just yet. I also think the angle is slightly off here. Oh. Again, these are just studies. just ideas for a different look or feel than we had before from the last gun that we did. I mean, to some degree, we have to be able to identify a dragon. But in identifying that dragon, there's a lot of wiggle room there. So these studies are never really going to turn into like fully refined pieces. They're just going to be sketches that we made for ourselves, kind of, and we're also going to show our client like just the rough sketches, because that's always the process. We're going to show, hey, do you like this? Do you like that? Do you like this? Do you like that? What's going on here? You know, and get a feel for it. Let's, you know, have jam sessions and that type of stuff. So I'll probably have a jam session with Matt, the owner of Paintball Wizard, some point here, once I'm confident that I've got some stuff for him. And he's probably able to view the stream, so I'm not really worried about it, you know what I mean? I want to see what it looked like with like a venomous fang set. All right, guys. So again, this is nothing crazy. This is just me working on an idea for different stuff. We did a few sketches here. I do have to get to the day job, so concept sketching is always fun. You can always do loose stuff, but a lot of time, a lot of people can't see what you're sketching or like see how it's going to end out, and that's fine. Usually this isn't the work that we're doing for anybody else. This is like just, you know, rough ideas, rough thoughts to kind of help me then move into something that's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit better. I hope that makes sense. I hope it does. I hope it does. All right, guys. I appreciate you, everybody, for who dropped in the stream. ILU, hey, thank you very much. Grandmaster Potato, thank you very much. Sean Phillips, thanks very much. Helen Keller, thank you very much. Helen Killer Gaming, thank you very much. Chad Olson, I appreciate you too. So I think that covers everybody. But if I missed you, I'm sorry, it wasn't on purpose. And we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do coffee shots. We're gonna be back on the drawing grind as well. I do have a job interview, so it's probably gonna be a little bit later on the drawing grind, and then I do have to go into work as well. So it's gonna be one of those things. Same type of gig. Probably be out of here by about 4 o'clock. So we'll see you then. We'll see you tomorrow in the morning, about 9 or 8 o'clock for coffee shots, and then excuse me, and then after my job interview, I'll get back on for some arts, and we'll see if we can't continue to refine this and keep grinding away at this this stuff right here. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.